How's it going, everybody? Insert SG back again with another Buddyfight video. Okay, so in front of you guys we have the two start decks for Buddyfight X. I know it's been quite some time since the release, but it's here nonetheless. So of course the start deck it's for players that are just starting out, or for those older players that want to test out some of the new Buddyfight X cards, because the cards now are actually much better compared to the older trial decks back in Triple D, 100 and the original Buddyfight. So I'll start with the Buds trial deck. So you can see the offense rating for this is 5 out of 5, which is super good. And defense wise, not that good, but it's still there. But the technique is really just very straightforward. So ultimate deck beat down Fanatics. So you can see that there is a very small card list over here. And once again, I'm at Roel, so thank you guys for lending me the start deck to record. So of course this is used by Gao Mikado in the anime, but some of the cards in here are not what he used. Okay, so I'll go over the Ozora Kanata start deck in the next video, so you guys can stay tuned to that. Okay, so nothing much to be said about the package except there's pictures of some of the cards here. Okay, so if you open and take out the contents, it will look like this. Very compact and all-rounded. So here's what I like about Japanese stuff. I mean, like, it's all very compact and all together, so you don't really have a hassle of like finding things everywhere. Okay, so once you open the start deck, right, you'll find the actual deck itself and this small little pouch where you have the playmat, a starter guide, as well as a live counter. So this is the playmat, if I'm not, no, this is the poster thing, my buddy sheet. So you can see all of the different things are around here, as well as some of the strategies, and Chibi Panda versus Baku. So this is like a Buddyfight X version of the Baku versus Gao from back in the day. So yep, let's put that back. And the live counter, it starts at 15, which it will go to 24. So yep. But this live counter is very nice though. It has the Buds and the Gao Mikado over here. It's actually quite shiny. So this is one of the new things that X provides. And this is the playmat. Well, the real difference here is just the logo. I mean, if you play Buddyfight for quite some time already, then you notice that nothing much has changed on the playmat. So now actual deck itself, once again you got the plastic thing, which I really like about trial decks. We have a foil version of some of the cards over here, like X Tempest Blade, which is the impact card for this start deck, and Resurrected Arc Dragon Buds, which is like the main card of the trial deck. Oh, start deck, sorry. So you got 5 copies of this, and one of them is foil, so that's guaranteed to be your buddy, because since you have 5 copies, you can't really go wrong with that. So this is a predetermined card. Oh wait, the effect, right. Call cost of 1 gauge, a size 2. 724, very good stats, but it can be binded by some of the Dungeon World cards, which I really don't like. But during a turn, this card cannot be destroyed, so that's one thing, I guess. That's the Bud's specialty. And at the beginning of your attack phase, if you have an item equipped, note that it's just an item, so you can run it in Dragon Eye. When this card gets double attack, and if you have 4 life or less, bomb a card on your opponent's field. So a very consistent card if you ask me, because no matter what, you still get double attack, because Thunder Empire really emphasizes on you equipping items. And for the impact card, pay 4 gauge and deal 4 damage to your opponent if your opponent has 4 life or less and your cards attack 2 times or more. So Thunder Empire impact cards, one of the costs is not just the gauge and the life thing. You still have, your opponent has to your cards have to like attack a certain number of times, be it through triple attack or double attack. Just attack a couple of times. So yep, that's one copy of the impact, the foil one. We'll get to the non-foil one at the back. Next, the size 3 of the deck, Captain of Cavalry Dragons Keygale Bite. So it's a size 3 727 card, 2 gauge cost. If you have an item equipped, this card gets critical +1, so it's a double attack 3 crit, relatively high stats, so quite good for a start deck if you ask me. Next, for size 2s, we have 3 copies of Blustrous Bread Roller. So it's a size 2 move with a 525 stat, a very standard, but no call cost, so that's one card that you can play, I guess. Next, we have Frontline Battles Blacksmith Rectangle. Call cost of 1 gauge, 522 stat. Not that bad, but the good thing is when you're When this card enters the field, you may equip a Thunder Empire item for a drop zone by paying its core cost, and it has penetrate. So this will allow you to sort of get out some of the things that Thunder Empire has to have before attacking, which is having an item equipped. Since Thunder Empire again emphasizes a lot on having items equipped. That's it for size 2s. Next, moving on to size 1, we have 3 copies of Ring Blade Wielder Ring. So 5/2/1 stat, no core cost. So this is like the standard 1000 Rapier Dragon. Next, we have 2 copies of Lance Knight Deacon. So if you have an item equipped, this card gets power plus 3000. So this card has the potential to be a 7k, no cost, 2 crit card. If you are running budget deck, I guess you can run maybe 4 copies of that. Next, we have 4 copies of Monohorn Dragon Chronos. So when this card enters the field, if you have a card on your field, it gets plus 2000 power. I guess you can. It's like a Starlight Unicorn if you guys play Vanguard. Now size 0s, we have 2 copies of Replenisher Hector. So you can 3 copies. When this card enters the field, if you have a Thunder Empire item equipped, put a top card of your deck into the gauge. So no core cost yet, and you gain a gauge. So not that bad for a start deck. Now that's it for our monsters. Moving on to spells, we have 3 copies of Destroy X Thunder. So pay 1 life and destroy a card, destroy a monster, not that bad. Dual Jaeger's best friend. Next, we have 2 copies of the Distinguished Replenisher spell and top 3 card into the gauge and gain 1 life. Honestly, I don't really like the health gaining cards in Thunder Empire because the point about Thunder Empire is you rush your opponent down. Having lesser life equals to more effect, as evident from the Buds card. So I guess, if you are running a different build, then you can go ahead and run the card, but it's an arguable statement. Next, we have 4 copies of Thunder X Energy, the very standard Drago energy of Thunder Empire. And we have 2 copies of Blue Dragon Shield. Now, Blue Dragon Shield is a very, very old card, but it's one of the most consistent cards out there. First of all, I'll prefer Blue Dragon Shield over Green Dragon Shield anytime when it comes to Thunder Empire, because some of the Thunder Empire cards might get pretty high engage, and this card will save lives. Next, we have 4 copies of Green Dragon Shield. That's confirmed because it's a Gao deck. And that's it for spells. Moving on to item, we have 2 Electric Spear. Equip cost of 1 gauge, 5/2 stat, and if you have 2 or more Thunder Empire monsters on your field, this card gets penetrate. So you can combo this card with the Blacksmith. So you can swing for 4 damage into your opponent's face. Really good card for a start deck. Then we have 4 copies of Arc Dragon Dagger, no cost Drago Brave, which is like the equip and just swing for 3/2, not that bad. And we have 2 more copies of the non-foil Thunder Sword X Tempest Blade. So again, this is a trial deck impact, so it might not be as good as the Thunder X Buster or something like that, which is the spell that the impact that Gao uses to win the game. And of course, last but not least, we have the flag, Dragon World. So that's about it for this video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, this video is brought to you by Rowell, and this has been the start deck for Dragon World. So I'll go on to the Star Dragon World one in the next video. So do stay tuned, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.